What is good, my video game nation? It is your boy the Tatted Monk on the channel of David Fame Productions. I just want to go over something with you guys. Well, before I begin this commentary video that Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, we have some news. But before we get into that, I have some people that I want to give a shout out to, and actually people that I actually want to thank for looking into this after I didn't get a chance to talk about this in the video. I let the other people, the other YouTube channels, to come through and actually discuss of it, and I seen it too, and before they put it in their videos. But I like to thank the Average Fighter, the New Gaming Order, and these two YouTubers actually publish and talked about what are the possibility chance. Now we understand that there was a big update yesterday. Yesterday there was an update on Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, which is the game update 1.07 update. Now people are saying that it was nothing, yes, but apparently in a Japanese website they revealed over details, but actually that may not only be it. Basically meaning that there has been a hidden update without any details about it whatsoever. But what could this actually mean? Yes, there were bug fixes, character balance patches, and all this other stuff, but there's actually something in the game that's locked and will not be revealed until E3 or EVO of 2018. And let's be for sure that I put on this guy's channel, and this guy is a joke, Maximilian. He said that there's going to be no future of this game whatsoever, competitive wise, yes, but I said, you know what, I really don't care what Max says. Let's refresh that. Do we think there's going to be a future for this game? Absolutely. Competitive wise, yes. DLCs, character balance patches, more DLC roster, maybe a character, what do you call it, the graphics upgrade, of course. Will that be also included in the Ultimate Edition of the game? Hell yeah. Does it have a future? Absolutely. The game has a future. It will pull through. I'm a fan, and I have been supporting this game in the worst terms ever, and the Average Fighter and everyone who sees me play, they all know that my favorite character of the game of all time is the Winter Soldier and Black Panther. Capcom side, I like Ryu and Strider Hiryu, but I just cannot wait to see characters like Oni from the Onimusha series, Darkstalkers. Please put more Street Fighter characters, and there's so much Capcom characters that they can choose from, and I hope after learning what they did with Marvel vs. Capcom, they could do another crossover, game that actually allows you to actually 50 plus character roster with Capcom versus another company. But my thing is, with Marvel, I really would love to see the X-Men, of course, Wolverine, of course, Cyclops, which is my boy Cyclops, and Psylocke, Magneto, Doctor Doom, Loki, Daredevil, Ant-Man. And Ant-Man is becoming a requested character, and people does want to see Ant-Man, so put him in the game. But my thing is that for the Capcom side, we're getting Asura. Marvel's getting Green Goblin. Well, if you look at Spider-Man Super, they show him of a Green Goblin Easter egg. I hope we get Iron Fist. I hope we get Ken. I hope we get Falcon. I hope we get Infinity War skins. Look at the mods. The mods are actually putting attention out there after looking at the Captain America, Infinity War mod costume. It looks so badass. I would really love to see what they can contribute to this game. And if you can see the screen right here, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite will soon to be changed to Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom. And I'm not saying that it's confirmed, but what I do believe is that the hidden update that we got yesterday, there's something locked in the game that is yet to be revealed either on E3 next month or EVO 2018. Yes, it's confirmed by Mr. Wizard, given to us the information by the Average Fighter, saying that it will be on the top the top 4 spot on Evo. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 will not be making an appearance, but Infinite will on the top 4, which I could not believe that this game came back from the horizon after the worst spot ever, and we came together as fans. I don't care what Maximilian says. I don't care what other people say. They can say it's dead because it's a game from Capcom. Capcom has been in a situation like this before. Look at Street Fighter V. The sales weren't good. The lack of content, the lack in an arcade mode, the lack of where all the other characters from the previous game, like Cody, Sagat, Guy, Alex, Urian, all the other characters who are in the game now actually turned the game upside down into a money-making franchise which has its own Capcom Pro Tour, special costumes and skins, crossover costumes. Now, as you can see, that the picture on my thing on YouTube is the Super Nameless Soldier, and where did I got that from? From Street Fighter V. Guile's crossover costume was my first costume. I enjoyed it, and as you can see, that in these videos will only be done commentary, but I will be uploading some HD game footage of more Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom, and other video games that I have planned to be putting up. But as we all know, that this game indeed will be saved, and it is going to be saved. You know, people are speculating, of course. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at the roster. I understand that the roster is a big issue in the game. I understand that, but at the same time, that I'm glad that all of this right here will be expanded. The character select screen will be longer. You know, we're gonna get more DLC characters. We're gonna get costume packs. Like, just look at this entire roster. I understand from the launch, it's been a big issue since the game released. The Infinity Stones are a genius idea for a greater advantage. The roster, there's some good characters in here, but I'm really excited to see on the Marvel side. I want to see Daredevil. I want to see Star-Lord. I want to see Green Goblin. I want to see Cyclops, Wolverine, Psylocke, Magneto, Doctor Doom. They're gonna put Ms. Marvel, and Ms. Marvel is like another version of Captain Marvel, who will be in the Infinity War Part 2. If spoilers, if y'all seen Infinity War, y'all know what I'm talking about. But Dormammu, Black Panther is in there, but you know, I like to see War Machine. I like to see Colossus, the Juggernaut. There's some good selections that you can look from. This is my boy right here of all time. I love the Winter Soldier, a brand new character brought into the game. That's what I kept playing because of the new Marvel characters who got a chance to be in the game, and it was actually successful. Black Panther, you know, Black Panther the movie. You got the character from Black Panther, and the Winter Soldier was there. A new Venom movie. Like, people, I understand that it was a big issue working with Marvel, but I know just some way that this game could be brought back from the horizon and actually come back with a new graphics engine upgrade, new DLC roster, character models will be like a comic book model, more characters. I really cannot wait to see it. And I will definitely be streaming and recording and uploading HD gameplay of the game, and it's just so good. I mean, like he said, this joke guy, I really wish I was in a world where Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite was awesome. Well, you know what? Dreams do come true. You do not give up on a game, especially coming from Capcom. Look at Monster Hunter. Look at Street Fighter V. Look at I know there's another game they released, but you know, Monster Hunter, Street Fighter V, the sales are coming up. Resident Evil 7, there's been millions of copies, and I was one of those people who supported that game, and it brought nothing but mad DLC, which happens to be amazing. So as we all know from right now, that the DLC update that we got yesterday remains inside of this game, but there has been no confirmation or no access to it, because there has to be more to what it is. Because for PlayStation 4, it's like, what, 425 megabytes, 7 or 16 gigabytes in Xbox One, and a certain space hardware for the PC version. So this update is big. What they told us is that it's just bug fixes, glitches, but it's kind of too big for it to be just that. There's basically more, meaning that it has basically an unlocking, meaning that we could get possible more DLCs. Who knows? We won't find out until EVO of 2018, or matter of fact next month, of the E3 tournament that everyone is talking about and doing research. I understand Marvel versus Capcom Infinite. I have been on their Twitter page. We have not received or gotten any news for months now. Does this mean that the game is dead? Of course not. We just got an update yesterday. It's a sign of hope. All the comments I put on everyone's channel talking about the game smack or hopes. This game has a sign of hope of pulling through. And guess what? The update yesterday shows, and they did put something up. At least they did. But it's not something people expected. The game, it's a phantom update, meaning that there is something else in that update that they will not go over until E3 or EVO 2018. Now, as I said before, Maximilian, he's just keep throwing dirt on this game, and I see people who are talking, thanks for letting us down. Well, you know what? I really don't care what he says. I don't care how many subscribers he has. I really don't care. All I know is that this game has been one of the greatest games of all time, and it can prove to be much better than Dragon Ball FighterZ. As you can see, that, you know, this game has a way to pull through for the last 15 years. You know, look at this game is gonna have the X-Men versus Street Fighter theme pack soon. It is gonna happen. I am gonna get to play my boy Cyclops. I cannot wait to play Cyclops. But as we all come together as fans and as a community, the game will definitely have a chance to pull through and actually have a big thing going on. Now, as for a time later, I'm going to be doing more gameplays of other characters besides Winter Soldier, Venom, Spider-Man, Black Panther. I already posted them up. I probably do more, but I'm going to do some more Jetta, Sigma, Chris, the Nemesis, Strider, Hiryu, Ultron, Hawkeye, Thor, Cap. I already did Cap, but Dormammu, Black Widow. This game, it happens to be one of the greatest games of all time. I don't care about the sales. I do not regret paying the full $60 for an Ultimate Edition. They can have my support, and they're gonna have my support. That's facts, because as I said, it's Marvel versus Capcom. Yes, I didn't like the roster in the beginning, nor I didn't like the roster for Marvel vs. Capcom 3. But I cannot wait to see people like Leon Kennedy, Wesker, Onimusha, Dino Crisis characters. Bring those characters into the game, and you can see that sales will go up. Sales will go up. The Marvel size, yeah, definitely put Wolverine, Magneto, Cyclops, Psylocke, Doctor Doom, Daredevil, Green Goblin, put in Carnage, put in Cable, put in Gambit. Where's my boy Gambit? He deserves a spotlight in this game too. I love Gambit. Colossus, Juggernaut, more Street Fighter characters. This could definitely be a game that will go down in history, going from the worst terms ever of being that 99.9% sure that it's gonna go dead. All they needed is just that 1% to die. They went from that deep to come all the way back from a big solution, and it actually pulled through, and it's gonna be the game we all know and love. And the mechanics, the mechanics are so beautiful, as we all know. the mechanics of the game is so amazing. Like, you understand, like Black Panther Super, the super Easter eggs between Winter Soldier and Captain America. These characters have such sick supers. Yes, the new character models need to be redone too, like Dante. This one looks really amazing for a character model, but this one, I understand it will need some new look. You know, Morgan, Chun-Li, I'm glad they fixed her, but I know she's not the only one they can do. I mean, Frank needs to be a new update. Chris would need one. Nemesis look best as ever. Ryu a little bit. Spencer, of course. But as I said before, the game, I understand people are like, it's only a vanilla version of the game, but the game has a chance to pull through. How do we know? Because we came together as fans, addressed the problem, and I know that Capcom has been lurking through all Twitter and Facebook and YouTube, and they had to look into our comments and be like, hey, this is the problem, this is what we want. I don't want to hear that these characters like Magneto or Colossus are just functions. You can get the same thing from Hagar or Nova. No, that's not what we're here for. We're here because we want to see those characters in the game, and we just hope that it happens. That's all we ever want. So shout outs to the Average Fighter, the New Game in Order, and I know I said this guy's names, but I really hope Maximilian looks at this video and understands that this game has a future. I really don't care what he says, but the death threats, that's gotta go. They're you know, it's your game and you can do whatever you want. You're gonna see me do Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I'm definitely gonna be doing Street Fighter EX. I'm coming back with retro games. It's gonna happen. So thank you guys for checking out. Hopefully you guys could give this video a thumbs up. Hopefully that people like the Average Fighter, the New Game, or even the guy himself who I really can care less, Maximilian, checks this video. Well, if he does, good for him. But all I know is that this game has a potential future and is gonna get mad support, including myself. Definite. You just don't know how good this game is gonna be. So like I said before, videos now are going to be done commentary without gameplay footage of me talking basically about the game, and then there's going to be another video of me just working on gameplay, and that's just it. That's all I'm going to be working on. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next video. That's the boy, your tatted monk, and I just hit you with that 1-2 punch.